Hello? Oh, the fuck? It doesn't work. Can you hear me? Yeah, you should be able to hear me.
Welcome to Burger Shop, motherfucker.
Your command, was it video or just sound? I'm trying to check it. It was a video. Are you sure? Oh, I can't find it, dude. Oh, there you go. There's a media error on your. It's sound. It's just sound. There's a media error in here. I don't know what that means. What was it called even? I don't remember. Fucking pussy.
Oh.
Slippery, slidey, snicky worms, worms. I hate worms. They come, they slide around the little slipping worms, worms.
Well, you can try to use any other command right now, for example, go suck. But I can't find your sound for some reason. Shit in my ass. That was loud.
Suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or small.
Ooh, I don't even see your entrance anymore in the list. Probably got out. 96% used. That's weird.
High five!
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even remember what it was. Like, where was the fucking... Wait, let me turn on the fucking camera, at least. But how can it fucking disappear out of nowhere. Right? What was the name of that like video or like whatever that is? Later I will never have time. I don't do that kind of stuff off stream. Like, as you can see, I'm having hard times to even find time to edit clips and post them. Well, it was Uncle Touch or whatever, PP, goddamn. I don't see you in here for some reason. Okay. Well, how are you doing anyways? I'm also fine, kinda. Ah, you got fucked probably because you changed your nickname or username. So now I have to copy that. Ah, see, yes. It's just that I don't understand why it took so long, because you changed your nickname like a while ago and it was still working, but see, it's set to exclusive and your nickname disappeared from the permitted users list, right? There you go. Alright, let me save.
Nice.
Wait! Did you see what just happened? I mean, it's a small screen, but you saw I updated yours, then the quack got media error, so it gets deleted. That means I don't have enough slots anymore. I don't have enough space for all that because I stopped paying. But how come? Because 360, I used only 26, 52, 36, like 100 out of 360 items available. Do they have a weight limit now? Can you quack in the chat, please, Tarin? Hey, K-Dog, hello, man. Thank you for the like. Nice to see you, dude. Whose slots are we talking? Ah, you can quack still. That's weird. Let me see. Yeah, I think, yeah, there you go. 480 megabytes out of 500 is used. Yucks. Okay. Okay, then I have to go through some of those and delete the ones that I don't need. But how am I supposed to look at it if I don't know? Like there's no access to the uploaded media. Manage editors. Nope. How you been, K-Doc? You never apply these kind of questions. And as a matter of fact, if you ever ignore my questions about how are you doing and these kind of things again, I'll get so offended at you that I'm going to ask Starin to ask you to never do that again. Okay? Do we agree on that? Thank you very much. Okay. For example, do we have a knock knock? We don't even have a knock, a redeem, or a command. And my mother did this fucking piece of shit. Brings this stupid ass, disgusting, broken ass car right under my window, and the whole fucking house smells like fucking diesel.
Why did
now.
you redeem it? Why did you redeem it? Why did you do it? Are you mad? You did not have to redeem this. You did not have to redeem this. Are you mad?
The whole fucking house smells like a diesel now. Ready? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm deleting the knock knock then out of the sounds because we don't need it. Apparently. Anyways, I have no clue what is happening in here. But it works, man. I don't know. We can go and play the game, I guess. Freddy Silver, welcome to the stream. I don't remember you. Oh, wait a second. What happened to the controller, dude? That's that's how lazy I am. Not even to stand up and plug your controller in properly. There we go. No, I don't want to do that. Can we go into big picture mode, please? Biatch. How do you go into big picture mode? Oh. Let us already feel like we have Steam Machine, huh? Fucking bitch. God, I cannot wait for the time to find a good apartment to move in. And when the new people are going to be moving in here, I'm gonna tell them all the truth. So nobody ever rents here again, I swear to God, it's just so annoying. Man, like two goofballs. One goofball. Daddy bought him BMW, right? Old ass broken piece of shit, probably. Smells like diesel. The whole fucking town, the whole fucking village smells like diesel when he comes in. What he does, the car is like super loud and like this heavy bike kind of sounds. He comes in like very often. I don't know, I don't measure. And what is this? He comes in, makes noise, and starts pedaling the gas pedal until his second goofball neighbor comes out. With a very stylish way, he comes out of the car, slams the door of the car like it's GTA San Andreas, comes in to the hood, opens it up, leans towards it like Megan Fox from Transformers movie, stares at the engine or whatever, like is happening in it. Nothing is happening for like good 5-10 minutes. Makes these kind of faces. Everything works perfectly, I bet. And then his goofball friend comes in as well with that typical alpaca hair, you know, that every goofball does nowadays, because barbers nowadays do not study any other type of haircut. And they start walking around the car, like taking out the bumper, and just nothing happens at all. For show. And that like goes on for like a good 2 hours, and then they buzz off very loudly. I'm like, what's going on? Is that the new way of showing off for teenagers? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? You little schmucky bitch. We'll go out sometimes. And cut off their little sausage fingers. Graphics in this kind of game, really? Where do you put setting like a letterbox in the graphic settings? Like, what is it? Okay, music, instantly to the medium. Maybe a little more. General, simplified font. Okay, let's have the experience and then we'll fix it. Okay, let's go. Are you ready? I am. For players who want a balanced adventure, enemies deal standard damage, have standard health, and are fairly aggressive. 2 med stims are replenished after every combat. For players who want to focus on the story, I swear, I'm not about a challenge. I almost platinumed God of War Sons of Sparta, by the way. Gonna do that offline, but I almost did. The story ended in such a stupid way, Taran. The whole story was about that Vasilis guy. They were just trying to find Vasilis. And they found him. He died like a dog. I swear to God, it was not the story about a Kratos. They only gave like one single glimpse to Kratos' future. Both Deimos and Kratos' future. That Oracle woman that was super sexy. She told them, just they didn't even ask. She was like, you're gonna die, bitch, and you're gonna become cursed and cruel. Fuck you. And then they sat around the fire and they were like, what the fuck was that? Kratos was like, I don't want to talk about it. But both of them acknowledged that it was the truth. And then a second glimpse to Kratos' cruelty. I think he took something, or... Oh no, he was happy about killing something. Something like there was a controversial situation and Deimos was like, is that really a good thing to be happy about it? And Kratos was like, shut up, like what is done is done. And I was like, ah, there you go, this is real Kratos. And that's it. Otherwise the whole fucking story was a pussy dragging Find Vasilis story. Didn't make any sense whatsoever. Hunting a dead guy. The whole Sparta kneeled when they started to bring Vasilis' body to Sparta. The whole Sparta, everyone. Even the door guy who was the valet, who was bullying them both. Even he kneeled. This is an automatically generated warning. The operator's work time has been exceeded by 7 hours. This is an automatically executed command. Switching REA reach from background mode. Command another. Accessing camera feed. Oi! Activating camera. Okay. I hope they saw that. Camera feed online. Date October 29, 1984. Warren Marsh. Neuron activity analyzing, heart rate analyzing, strokes per second analyzing. Your brain activity is unstable. All rest when I'm dead. Continue analyzing. Let's see what we have here.
Welcome to Burger Shop, motherfucker.
Hi. Okay, bunch of names. James Douglas, Rolf Hurt, whatever. Donor profile. Sorry, donation blood on bone marrow. Rolf Hurt, 21 years old. A disposal. Yet another repeated usage. Make a note to request an additional Beyond the Wall raid. Beyond the Wall raid? What is happening in here? Something is wrong. Look at the pulse. Your emotional receptors are in overdrive. A close friend passed away. Someone important to me and to you. I'm just a bit upset, that's all. Humans are neither important nor unimportant to me, Warren. That's how we built you, I suppose. Anyway, you wouldn't understand. Let's continue. Couldn't this be voiced, please? You are unstable, Warren. I cannot let you continue work today. Reach, I'm fine. Operator critical. Now back to work. I am ceasing all operations for today. Please return when you... That's not how it works, Reach. You do as I tell you. You answer to me, I created you, and you will do as I... AI. Going out of control. But to be honest, I didn't catch what is happening so far. There's a guy who was trying to get to someone through AI to find a perfect donor for some health issues of whom I don't know. This is impossible. Reach came into his body. We must fix this immediately. I don't understand what is happening. The neuro helmet is out of reach due to the fire. Survival probability is low in this location. Warned, we must leave. Oh. Alright, hey Dartel, how you doing, man? Windows, hello, Goon Code. Tarn, did you try your fucking command? I fixed it. Wait. I refreshed.
How many tugs did I have this year, and how many times did my bed get sticky? Had an uncle whose name was Ricky, took me in a van and he touched my dicky. And I didn't want to tell Aunt Vicky, so I went police station real quickly. And how many years did he get? Top of my head, I think about 50.
What is going on in the game? I'm fine. I have no clue what is going on in the game, to be honest. This guy was sitting in a helmet, neuro helmet, talking to AI. AI started to protest because he read his health measurements saying that, hey, you're actually in danger, so you should stop. And this guy was, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Tarin, I don't know if you were following Tarin, but he was looking for some guy as a donor for some health issues, probably for himself, right? Because it said 21 years old, blood sample, bone marrow, whatever, this and that and that. And then AI said, you're overdriven, your pulse is high, blah, 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 you should stop. And guy got angry to AI trying to stop it. Everything blew up. And now AI seems to be in his brain through the helmet. It somehow glitched, right? You weren't paying attention. So, you're banned. Next is Darta. And you're banned from gooning. Escaping this danger should be our priority. Okay. Central core main control unit access. Like, how the fuck this guy is all alone in such a huge facility? Like, what is he doing? Who is he? I don't like this kind of games, like Quentin Tarantino style nonsense, unexplained beginning and only at the end of the movie after credit scene. After credit scene you understand what is happening. This game would look amazing on OLED, to be honest. They should have made the blacks a bit deeper. And what is this, like, cut out stupidity? Help me. This person is beyond help. We should ensure your survival first. Warren, you are of a special importance. Man, what are the controls? Wait a second, man. Fucking AI telling me what to do. I swear to God, it will come to that in real life. It will fucking come to that. Yeah, see? Hacking, wingman, shockwave. Nothing works. Only walking works. Yeah, so this guy probably has to say goodbye. Or start wanking while he's alive. Wonder what is your gooning record, Tarin. Your body is hard to control, Warren. We should proceed carefully. It's probably like 50,000 million trillion times already, huh? Unbelievable. Per second. You're doing it like through telekinesis already. Just eternally 24/7 gooning. Like breathing. It just happens like breathing, right? You don't even control it. A stupid thought came to my mind. As always, Doctor, you don't need to like emphasize it. And doesn't want to leave it. Also, as always, I thought that if Tarin had a first part of his nickname, Supers, it would be Supers Tarin. Oh, superstar! Okay, I was trying to understand your analogy. Superstar in. Okay. Superstar in your mom's basement. That would be like a surname. One of the elevators is still operational. We will use it to move to a safer location. Should have went until the end and saw what was there. It's quieter here. Sense lights. How do humans tolerate so much after external information? Oh my god, he is in his brain. That is crazy. He's gaining consciousness and feelings. He got the access to feelings. There should be another neural terminal. We will find it and reverse what happened. The game looks very beautiful. I really like it. A bit hazy, cloudy though, like I don't like that style. It should be like a bit cleaner colors. But we'll see. Maybe this is just the environment right now. The location. We're experiencing some minor technical issues. Please stay calm and seek help from your nearest damage control service employee. Thanks for understanding and have a great day. Don't forget to goon before you go out. I don't like that word, man. All my life I used to wank and jerk until you came in. Started to infect me with all those youngster terms. Teenage Mutant. Fab, yeah, at least. I don't know. No, Fab is... I don't know. It all sounds gay, dude. You gotta say, shirt. Fucking rip it off. That's what it is. No, goon. What is goon? We should tell the police what happened, Warren. Police help. People, we need help. No, you fucking idiot. Those were fucking red-eyed robots. I like the perspective. Do you guys fucking look at a game or talk about wanking all the fucking time? God damn it. I'm showing you a content in here. Look at that. It's so cool. The guy's walking up there and we see the whole picture. I think, like, if my streaming won't work, as I said, until the end of 2027, I'll switch to... I'll create only Gramps, and I swear to God I'll be selling my pictures of my toes for like $500 each toe. Did you know that there are people online, apparently, that somehow screenshot people's toes and go load it somewhere for money? I don't know, something like that is happening. This is such a cozy atmosphere, I swear to God, look at that. Fall asleep in there immediately. Yeah, strangle a snake. It's not gonna be $9.99, dude. It's gonna be $999.99. Per 10 minutes. You fell down like a little shit. Phoenix Laboratory. Transplantology Department. There has been an explosion in the laboratory. I'm Reach. I am trapped here. I'm trapped inside. Get rid of that too. What's gonna happen if I run back? Oh, okay. They're sharpshooters. I'm gonna turn into Hulk one day and start ripping you piece by piece. Probably people like me are the reason why superpowers are not a thing in the standard protocol. Says the troopers must help the survivors, not eradicate them. There must be a fatal error. Because imagine I was Hulk, right? I had this hulking ability, right? And Darth keeps saying these trigger words. The stream wouldn't probably survive even 2 seconds. He wouldn't survive. So he's never gonna learn, he's just gonna be doing that. That is crazy. I wonder how Hulk is wanking. Oh, look at that. So violently, so aggressively. Hulk wank. We established that when you let your emotional vampire out on me again and sucked out my anger emotions to feed on me. While you were busy doing that, I was explaining that because you're mods, the banning those words will not work at all. I think I should make myself a self-therapy on these kind of words, not to get triggered by them anymore. And I think the best way is to face those words, right? Or face the source of my anger. Which means I need to pay Tarim about, I don't know, 3,000-4,000 euros. So that we go hunt you down, Dartel, cut off your fingers, and then, like, hide them all around the world so you can never find them. And then I'll never be triggered by any of those words again. See? That's what's gonna happen. I need tea. Why would he rip off your arms first of all? Like, which part of his body you would try to grab first to let him rip off your arms? See, this scene indicates that Darth Owl will not be able to run away from us. That's Tarim flying his self-engineered drone, whatever. I like the way the game looks, it's so cool. Actually, so cool. Oh, I'm not in control anymore. Look at the camera work, look at the... It's so nice. Got you now, you piece of shit. Why piece of shit? What did he do to you? That was Reach. That was not the guy. Wait, I know you. Cold fire, it's... Oh fuck, we're dead meat. You never seen him, Darth Tyrant, come on. He enlarges every photo of him before sending it to us. 。 So that cop actually recognized who was that guy, and he didn't say because he got shot. The body is cold. Complete the prologue. You're above that? I would say you're below that. What kind of name was that? Sheeter. Oh, shelter. Again, I'm not in control. Yeah, sure, dude. Like, thank you very much for joining in. I totally understand. They should provide adequate warmth. You have a good night, man. Good luck tomorrow, whatever you're doing. Warren, I will look after the body until we return to the where? To the laboratory. Yeah. Don't forget to wash your ass and rank your little cornichon. Stroke it. What the fuck? What's... Is this game from some specific country? Seems like there are a lot of difficult names. Schnitzel. The trooper is dead. It is fortunate that we survived the fall. Memento mori, that's what you always said, right? Why the hell didn't you let me save you, you stubborn bastard? Goodbye, Steven. That close friend was Steven, the one who aided you in my creation. This weapon, it is a standard issue police firearm. The biolock malfunction allows us to operate it, but it is still the baton mod is functional. We might have to use this gun to protect ourselves, Warren. I can't read that fast, man. Like, they have to fucking stop doing that. Half a second to read, like, 3 sentences. Annoying as shit. But it is no longer able to shoot. Okay. Seems like it's somewhere around your region, Dartel. One of those countries. Owie. Hate this game. Look at that. Only your people are capable of such an imagination for games. An old Metstim. And a note. Shove it up your ass. Take this patch yourself up. And wait for help outside is too dangerous. We do not have time to wait, Warren. We must proceed. Med stims are limited, but they are partially replenished when combat encounter starts, depending on the game difficulty. Okay, seems like we are on a free roam now. Huxley. Holy shit! This was cool! I've never seen, like, kind of a platformer game, like a side-scroller game, to pan and zoom and do these kind of tricks with the camera. It's so cool. Huxley, a standard police firearm issued by Phoenix Corporation. Wingman. Wingman sounds like a Walkman that we had back at the time. Record. Bet. Tape counter. It is a recorder. Oh, scroll. Shit, so on a mouse it is actually a scroll. That's so cool. That's why they released that on Steam only, so you play with a fucking keyboard. Okay. Ow. Standard police firearm issued by Phoenix Corporation. This weapon can quickly switch between baton mod and laser gun mod, increasing its wielder's combat freedom. A built-in bylaw prevents the gun from being used by unauthorized citizens. Okay. Oh. A reusable syringe filled with experimental healing serum. How can syringe be reusable? I don't understand that. Created for military usage and later repurposed for civil needs. Highly effective against physical injuries of minor and moderate severity. It showed little to no effect on treating chronic diseases and lifestyle diseases. It is an irreplaceable staple in every American first aid kit. Funny how Russians are making game like that is set in America. And they never make it look evil. I don't understand. Look at that. Phoenix Portable OS 2.37 update 2 build 45. Look at that. You can unlock music in here. Returning to the laboratory remains the priority. Okay, let me go get a tea and I'll be right back. Shit. tea. Are you more of a tea guy or a coffee guy, Dartown?
He needs some milk.
Milk guy? When it's super hot, like this week, it's going to be 33 degrees in here. Right now it's like 18. Like it's chill. Like very suddenly it's gonna grow temperature. And I like to chill myself with like ice cold drinks, milk sometimes, yeah. So it works. But like warm, yeah. Or frozen fruits, frozen berries instead of ice cream. Works very well as well. Mango, pineapple. This game feels like a lot of quality. Look how many people worked on just environment art. That is incredible. Iced tea, yeah. I'm super... Oh, that was a big gulp. Oh, it burned the shit out of my fucking chest. Whew. I'm super glad that it's June 15th and it's not that hot, but, you know, already getting hot during like super hot days. Usually July, August. I also cannot drink hot tea anymore in the morning, so I make like a cold one. So I'm gonna have to go and buy like 2-3 big bottles and start making iced tea. What did I scan just now? A music. Wait, so you can listen to it only when you're in that menu? That is stupid. Oh, that was intuitive. See, this is what I also respect about games, like they don't oblige you to exactly follow that path. You can drop down if you want and you can, you know, check it out. No problems. Cold grape juice. What the fuck? Like wine? Try frozen fruit, frozen berries and frozen fruit. Incredible thing. How do you get a grape juice? What is a grape juice? Grape? Like grape thing that you make wine out of. Never heard of grape juice. To look at the water quality here, this is crazy. What the fuck, the game looks so good. What is it saying there? Private something property. Okay, no trespassing. Beautiful. There's a camera in there. Oh my god. I think I understood that glitch in GTA. Oh no, it wasn't a keyboard as well. Okay, no. Whatever. Phoenix, look at those pipes. I really like the graphics in here. It's like some of the trees, for example, this pine tree is not pixelated. It feels like it's like very high definition graphics, but like the whole game, the rest of it looks like a pixel game. So nice. It's not common as your place. No, man, I've never heard of grape juice. I know, like, you can make juice out of, like, anything by squeezing it, but grape juice, never heard of it. Phoenix City. Grape juice for me is fucking wine. That's what is grape juice for me. Whoever this Yura Ždanović is, he made an amazing game. Our location is far from the laboratory, Warren. We need to return there quickly. How did you fucking get that far? You were there anyways, no? My favorite juice is black currant. Blueberry? I don't know. Let me see. Black currant. Yeah, black currant juice. I fucking love that juice. Even though it's not juiceable, kind of. Probably made out of concentrate, but still. Grape juice. Let me fucking Google that. Yeah, see, it's not being sold in here locally, but you can order it. I want to try to order it. But see, also in the search, wine comes out when I search for grape juice. This is crazy, I've never tasted that before. Yeah? What the fuck? That's very shocking news for me as well, because I usually like to taste a lot of new stuff. For example, every time I go for groceries, I always try to find something new to taste. But grape juice, what the fuck? How did I miss that? I even had that 3 juice. What do you that 3 the juice out of a tree? I don't know how's it called. I even had that. Pomegranate juice. I make it myself all the time. Like a lot of different things, but grape juice. What the fuck? Can't miss that. Gotta try it out. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, I don't know how it is in English. Holy shit! He woke up the robots. Hang on a second, Kyle. We've got a catch. Termite Dale. Looks like the railway punks didn't find you first. Oh, those are humans. No worries, I can explain how life behind the wall is for you. It's simple actually, you're either predator or prey. Oh, okay, red attacks you cannot dodge. See, this is what I don't understand, right? When you're 5 people against 1 and you see that he just beat your boss, why don't you swarm attack him? Why do you wait? Oh, because then otherwise the game will finish immediately, you know, or the movie. Give me a second, I gotta check out what the fuck is happening out of the window. That the whole fucking thing smells like a diesel. Yeah, well, not sure. There's a guy that lives like I'm trying to speak really quiet, but probably they don't hear me as well. There's a guy living on the first floor. Like, this is like a house complex, and these houses, they look like private houses, but they're joined together. So, like, it's all like a train of houses. Each house is divided into apartments. 2 on the second floor, and the whole first floor is just an apartment. And there's a guy who lives in the first floor. Motherfucker has 2 big ass dogs that are super fucking loud, and he has a fucking like a trailer. I don't know how it's called, like a RV, recreational vehicle that is like a home on wheels. This motherfucker parks it right under my window all the time, because that's a parking space. And it smells like a fucking piss and shit all the time. Probably, I have a sense that I was probably talking too loud someday or something, and I said it, and probably he heard it. And ever since, I start to smell different smells, like it's either air freshener or this and that and that. And now it smells like a kerosene or like a diesel or whatever. So maybe he's trying to fix it somehow. But it's annoying as shit, dude. Like, why do I have to smell a piss of your dogs all the time under my window? And there are so many problems like that in this place, like with these neighbors. That is just crazy. Like, if I start to count it, and why I'm speaking so quietly, because everything is being heard in here. Everything. I'm sitting in my toilet. I hear how my neighbors fart and piss and shit, and like their talks, everything. That's how thin the walls are in here. That's why I'm moving out of here. If not for noisy neighbors, I would probably stay here until I find my own place. I swear, because this place is nice. The village is nice. To go on a bicycle rides in here is like a fucking heaven. I usually drive through the fields where they plant something. It's so fucking beautiful, Dartel, you cannot imagine. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, you cannot have comfort of anything. Even when I'm walking, I'm walking all season, winter, summer, hot or cold, and I have to wear thick flip-flops so my legs do not stomp on the floor, so it doesn't annoy them. Look at that. Look how thick that is. And it's foam. Crazy. Like, I can hear people stomping from the first floor. Zero sound isolations. The walls are made of fucking paper in here. You knock them, it really sounds like a paper. Shame. Survivor's memoir. Then I really wonder how the fuck in like French decided to use the same fucking alphabet but pronounce it in such a different way. Like, how did they decide that OIR should be UA? Like, OI should be UA. How do you read that? Do you know how they write the name Francois? That's Francois. When I first saw that spelling, I thought that's Francois. I was like, what the fuck? And then it hit me, oh shit, like when I said it out loud, oh shit, that's actually Francois. What? How did they come to that? How did they evolve into that? I don't get it. Anyways. Then the med staff began to die right next to their patients. Now it's time. So, survivor's memoir, but without a beginning. Now it's known as secondary contamination, but back then we called it a curse, punishing people who dared to oppose the end of times, who knew the affected people were the source of radiation as well. Mr. Rice, I don't know. How would you read that name? Rice? Fucked up. Stops to catch a breath to stop the transplanted tissue rejection. He has to rely on immunosuppressants, and recent common cold left him in a weakened state. Weakened. One thing for sure, he continues that thing didn't discriminate, black or white, man or woman, rich or poor, everyone was stripped of their skin and left to rot the same. Nah, that's hell of an anti-racism campaign over there. Kill everyone. To fight back, we had to learn what united really meant the hard way. I seriously have so much difficulties understanding what's going on in here. I used your body to kill them, Warren. That was wrong, but our survival remains a priority. I'll optimize the body's resources to maximize physiological efficiency. What? You can do that? But he's not a machine, how would you do that? A digital code cannot get transferred into the human body. Unless you install a chip into your brain. Otherwise I cannot understand how would that work. But I guess that's a fantasy, no questions have to be asked in here. What is that? The Catastrophe 20 years later, Evening Bugle, July 14, 1965. What the fuck? Every time that I'm trying to relax after work, I keep receiving a ton of different fucking... Holy shit. Oh well. Jesus Christ. Oh man. Fucking apartment offering for 1,500 euros per month. Are you cuckoo? What the fuck is wrong with you? Who's gonna pay that much? How much do you have to make per month to be able to pay that much rent? Like, fucking 5,000 net. Looking back, the catastrophe began long before the 16th of July 1945. No one asked us if we wanted those military tests. No one ever told us what radiation was. The aftermath of the explosion was just a manifestation of a systemic governmental indifference towards the people. Is it talking about a Chernobyl? The priority of politicians was to silence the witnesses and cover up the real scale of the catastrophe instead of saving lives. They were desperate to save face. As a result, hundreds of thousands of American lives were lost. Oh, American, okay. I don't understand. And almost a third of our territory became unlivable for us. our children and generations to come. Still in the total economic and social collapse and the whirlwind, I hate that word, of massive civil unrest, our nation has risen from the radioactive ashes. The Phoenix Initiative was born, a comprehensive network of private hospitals, research facilities, charity organizations, and shelters hand-woven by the caring citizens united by the common goal of fighting death and destruction. I swear to God, I sense you in this shit. Like, why this has to be essays on every step? I didn't come here to read essays. Came here to fucking play the game. World building my ass. Should be like 2 sentences of a story. Something blew up in 1945. Apocalypse happened, government did not care, so we survived. Proceed with the game. Done. No, it has to be fucking poem that is written in a super, like, a glorified way. Chill. Today the initiative has evolved into a full-scale corporation that continues to inspire and support people in the pursuit of a better society, strong and reliable, working hard to keep the nation healthy. See, it's just water, man. Like, these things are well understood. Okay, if this is a corporation that was built to support people after fucking apocalypse, it is fucking well understood that it's strong, it's reliable, it's working hard, blah 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 blah. Why do you have to fucking write that in there? Jesus. I feel like world building should not be that long in games. If you want to release world building for people that want to understand the game, you should send a separate digital art book, you know, or like in the previous days with the PSP games, they were including maps, posters, and so on in one little box. So if a person likes the game so much, he goes and reads it separately when he's done with the fucking gameplay. That's why I didn't play fucking Cyberpunk 2077. Because you gotta fucking get a PhD in that game to be able to understand it and even start playing it. Come on, man. Wow. The level of human aggression does not correlate with the data I have. Okay. Did he say something else while I was ranting? Because it felt that way that he said something else. No, okay, good. No, I get it. Like when you're talking in real life in a conversation, yeah, that's easy to listen because you're listening. But when you're texting someone because you had an inspiration to tell a story, you shouldn't expect. I don't know if you expect or not, but you shouldn't expect them to just drop everything and read it and sit there for like 15 minutes trying to read it. And even if they read it, then you shouldn't expect the second thing, which is them being on the same vibe as you were when you were texting them. I don't know. Same goes to fucking games in here. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm rude. I don't know. But in games, at least, they shouldn't add that much of text. You know? Ridiculous. And you know why I'm emotional about it? Because then, if I don't read that, it makes me feel like I'm missing out on some chunk of a story of the game. So then I have to go back and force myself to go through their bullshit of a text which is not even getting to the point and telling the story. It's narrating it in a very beautiful and artful way. You're not fucking, I don't know, Mark Twain or whatever, whoever, you know, fucking poem writer. Just get to the fucking point. There was a catastrophe in 1945, world collapsed, people created an organization to help people and rebuild the society. Good luck. Done. No. They have to put it in such a beautiful way. We worked so hard, our pee-pee started to grow bigger. We sacrificed a lot and our nipples were irritated. They were so red. Man, I don't want to hear all that. Who the hell are you? I am Reach. I killed your colleagues. This AI has to learn how to talk to humans. What is this? Board game box. Cardboard box containing an economics-themed educational board game licensed by Phoenix Entertainment. The premise on the box suggests tons of fun for a whole family while trying to rebuild a crashed economy and establish a better society through development of science and medicine. Oh my god. I wish the game would allow us to sprint already. That should be the first thing in the... No sign of known aggressive humans. They might be hiding somewhere, Warren. I think Warren is asleep still. God damn it. This is an incredible game to play on a handheld. If somebody has a Steam Deck or Rogue Ally Xbox. This is a cool game to play there. Unless you can get rid of the cutouts, because on a small screen that would be looking awkwardly uncomfortable. Oh shit. Oh shit, okay, wait a second. Is that expanding or stretching? That is expanding. Why would I play like that then? Oh my lordies. Dude. Welcome to Phoenix, city of future. Shit, see, I didn't want to go there. I should have went to the right again. Fucking hell. This is beautiful. North American fucking association. Alright. Alright, let me be right back real quick. I'll be right back in 5 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Goodbye letter, sorry about that. Everyone left already. Miss Jackson, I'm done. The city turns back into what it was before. All the being a donor is an honor. Bullshit, a bomb dumpster. So that's donor thing is going on in here, huh? Before I try to be empathic like you asked me to be, but those scumbags are old disposals for a reason. Not even the Prospero accommodation center would take them in. I'll be moving out in 2 weeks. My sister says it's the same in West, but I need to see it with my own eyes. Hope you find a new tenant fast, but I doubt it. You should have traded your property for the tower apartment when you had the chance. You can't keep my prepaid rent. Kind regards, Thomas Johnston. Okay. Interesting little van. I really like the atmosphere of this game. Very cool. North American fucking Association. Okay. Long moving. Took me time to read the writing on the truck properly. Trucking Association, yeah. For some reason this shit reminds me a little bit of the Blade Runner. I'm really annoyed that we are not able to sprint on command. It's taking too long. Archives state that those who live outside the walls are provided with all necessities, but this place is ruined. I also don't like the fact that we're not able to walk, we're only sprinting, well, jogging. The game is so fucking beautiful, dude. It's like I can't get enough of it. Oh no. sign in the back is screen tearing a little bit, unfortunately. And it's doing that horizontally weirdly. Okay. Game is beautiful. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's not colorful or anything, but the art in here is on such a beautiful level. It's like it's supposed to be like that. The apocalypse looks correct, you know? So nice. Like a rare feeling that you want to explore the game thoroughly. Huh. This is amazing. Southwest District, Phoenix City. Okay. Labor District. This district was a part of Phoenix City before the wall was built. Whoa. What the fuck was that? Did they shoot at him? Keep the damn car steady, I'll get this asshole. Those people threaten our existence. We need to be discreet to survive. To survive what? War. There are people already, look at that. He's waiting up there. We need to adapt to the light beam pattern, Warren. Sure, I'm doing that, bitch. Motherfucker, I was already there. I was already there. That was not necessary in my point of view. Star Ice. Oh, there's another one. It's a hunt night. How come that guy didn't see me? And the other one? There's so many of them in here. What do you mean? 2D platformer to 3D throw and wrench? What do you mean? This area is getting progressively hostile, yet we managed to survive. What did I pick up? Health increased. Nice. I already see that I will struggle even on the easy difficulty. Ah, but at least we can change it later, if anything. But like, I'm glad that I picked easy. Barbershop, look at that. Because I'm enjoying the exploration, and I don't really want complicated shit in here. Eviction notice. You are hereby notified to vacate this residential property by November 2019, 7:09 a.m. The reason for this eviction notice is the finalization of the Phoenix City infrastructural reorganization. As stated, ization this, facial that, fucking facial in your ass. A lot of Asians. As stated in the lease, you may apply for accommodation, fucking realization. Nation of Asians within the wall at any Phoenix corporation office up to November 15. Living condition improvements and are distributed among applicants on a case-by-case basis. Failure to vacate the property on time will result in legal resource. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. Wow. I love how these kind of notices are like, we're firing you, but thank you very much for getting your ass out, you know? To be honest, this kind of talk is annoying to me. See, I don't like the fact that we can move upstairs and downstairs at the same time. When the wrench broke through that sign, it shifted the perspective into it. Ah, okay, yeah. I don't know if you joined since the very beginning, but the game is not stuck on a classic 2D platformer type. It's like it really follows with so many different camera movements and pans and zooms out and rotations and stuff. It's very cool, I love it. Ooh. Wow. See, I didn't even know that you can climb up here. How the fuck it didn't break? Or you can replay the stream. It's like nothing crazy to miss, but it's just cool that they are doing it like all around, but the game is a side scroller. And see, by default it is being played like that. How do I show you? See? With letterbox cutout screen, so it looks like a scene from a movie. But you can definitely put it back. And I put it, not put it back, like I make it full screen. I prefer this because the cutout really cuts out the scene. Like, you really have some of the parts of the screen missing, so why would I do that? I want to see everything. Especially like if you play it on a handheld. Was that fuss? Might be Mole's bastard again. Blondie went ape shit after he offered this Petron. Just keep your bloody eyes peeled, right? Also see how it is? The character is somewhere on that other side, but we are looking at him through the window. So the camera is here. That is also cool. I love that. I mean, I know it's done in tons of games already, but still, like, it's not often that you see that. So what's the point of sneaking if you're gonna do that? They had guns. Can we take those guns? For real, there was no point of sneaking if we were gonna drop down. Beat the shit out of them all. Crowfish. 50 cents. Lobster 99 cents. $1. Mussels 48. Shrimps 42. I highly doubt they sell one shrimp for 42 cents, so it gotta be like 100 grams or a kilo, right? That's fucking incredible prices. For a lobster in here, you would probably spend like hundreds of dollars. Jesus. Pawn shopkeeper's note. Laura, always check everything with the dosimeter. What is that? What the fuck is it measuring? Size of a dick. Emitters are still dangerous, plus 100% scavenged from the dirty lands. I don't need that crap in my pawn shop, Martha. Shut up, Martha. Nobody asked. Welcome to T-Mart. Team Martha should have been called. The whole shit by lore started in 1945. Maybe the price for the time we're recording. Oh yeah. See, that's true. Beauty of streaming the games when there are people watching and they also talk to you and watch. You miss details. Some people remember. It's a cool collective experience, dude. Fucking hell, why do I not have a lot of people watching? Move up. 2D, but you can move up. And you actually, like, move him up. That's... What the fuck? That kind of shit I remember we experienced in Golden Axe game on Sega. We were like, what the hell? You can go up in the scene. Or like Bare Knuckle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The sniper again. Oh, of course. I thought about it that they will shoot when they see that the object is moving. I mean, even this is stupid that... Oh, the object moved, but it doesn't move anymore, so I shouldn't shoot it. But it's a robot, probably, huh? Stupid robot. Donor is an honor. Being a donor is an honor. Being a donor is an honor, right next to the cigarette advertise. Kind of emphasizes the corrupt bullshit. Flavor of success. New king size. But donor for what, I wonder? Like, I really need that part of a lore explained instead of some eviction notices to read. Is everyone having a... like, no. Took maybe everyone is having a disease, so that people are asking for donors, but I think, like, if being a donor is being advertised, that is being advertised by the government, probably also paying people so that they donor blood or whatever of their organs to science or something, yeah. But, like, I need an explanation on that. What's gonna happen if I just fall down? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought it's a different location. I thought we'll load it into a different location, apparently not. Wow. Yeah. I don't think there were a lot of them. I'm reading them, but like... Ah, the cassette is also auto-save, okay. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, there are a lot of them. Oh shit, there are a lot of them. Look at that. Phoenix Poly. Phoenix Poly. Monopoly. Oh, alright. Alright, I need to hit the bathroom. I can't hold it anymore. It's too much. I'll be right back real quick. I love this game. I was having my high doubts about that game, but I am addicted. And so far I understood that this is the guy who created that Reach AI thing, and his brother died because he did not want to become a cyborg and have a chip in his brain or something. Preacher's Diary. April? 16th of April, 67. Our congregation. But wait a second. If the diaries are from all those years, starting from 45, and so far we've seen, I think, 69 as well, 68, I don't know. Whatever, this is, for example, 67. Then it could mean that we are in the 60s or like 80s, 90s. It could be probably way ahead in the future. But since then, it is the apocalypse, huh? Our congregation is fading away. Last week, a whole district was evicted. The upstanding ones were offered modern accommodation in the city center. Some people moved west, but most agreed. And those who remained are interested in neither God nor the devil. 4 days later, he writes, "Who am I to compete with the Phoenix preachers? Their sweet promises describe a carefree life of comfort protected by the walls they built. But what will be the price, and who chooses the ones worthy? They say they are building the arks, but I see Babylon towers." So this corporation or whatever, like corrupt thing, were preaching people into becoming a donor for the science while promising them a carefree life, which means like food, shelter, no work, money, everything. Classics. It seems like one day we're gonna end up in that situation as well if we live to see it. Swear to God, these kind of stories exist for such a long time already. Since my childhood, I see these kind of stories in the movies, in the games. Now, it doesn't seem that much of a surprise if it happens in real life already, you know? Houses are too damaged. I suppose the eviction was at that time when the city was still prosperous. And look at the vegetation. Everything is grown out, so probably it is. Like, apocalypse been for like 20 years maybe. Minimum. Maybe even more. You know what I want to do? Just increase the difficulty for a little bit. Changing the difficulty will restart the game from the last checkpoint. Oh no. Okay. Then I wanted to test out how good I am with these fights. I didn't die. No, definitely. It's been like 50 years or even more, 45. Last note we saw was 67. That is already like, what, 20 years? Something. There you go, now he's sprinting. Because we don't have a cover. I bet he's probably somewhere at like 20... 30 or something. There are a lot of things to study upstairs. Shit. This is cool. Feels interesting. To use this terminal, we need to power up the generator first, Warren. Okay. It's like Warren is a retard or something. He created that AI, and this AI is now commanding him and controlling his body. Oh, the generator is on the right. What is written on the banners? Where? Rocket M something. Some party was happening in here. Rocket Man, I don't know. Rocket Man. Said that's something American, Rocket Man. A bulky battery with a universal socket. Its key features the ability to accumulate and store both kinetic and solar energy to power up various machines from motor vehicles to personal computers. The Phoenix Corporation labeling is pasted over the original manufacturer's logo. Haha. Interesting. I hope we're gonna be able to go up. It's not core, it's something else. This is the first thing that I dislike about this game. You have to be in a very certain position on the up or down movement to be able to move up or down. I don't like that. They could have programmed it to recognize like a bit more fluently. Eight, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you noticed it good, yeah. Gotta be the force number as well somewhere, no? It's gonna be the code for something. Or maybe we're overthinking already. 8, 4, 3, 2. 8, 4, 3, 2. Okay. I said gotta be the force one somewhere and didn't even notice how I said it. Oh, I said the number 8432. Okay. Inaugural address. Inaugural, what is that? My friends, my fellow citizens. Oh, okay. President something. Since this century's beginning, a time of tempest has seemed to come upon the continents of the earth. For our own country, it has been a time of recurring trial. We have passed through the fallout of our own ignorance and lust for power. This fact defines the meaning of this day. You summoned us to complete our dedication to the service of the people of our great nation. Yes, we quit the unnecessary and brutal war. Yes, we kept our country together upon facing the shadow of nuclear catastrophe. Yes, we finally focused on our own people and our own future, but that is not enough. Is it? It's time to rebuild our nation, to rise from the ashes. We came to this world not to fight, not to kill, not to conquer. We came to this world to prosper and provide God's will. Sounds sketchy already, huh? No, it's a Rocket Man. There was a party. That kind of a banner wouldn't be for some sort of a negative thing. Google Rocket Man, like a... What do you call that when you finish the university or something, or school or a college? Graduation type of thing. It's time to rebuild our nation, okay? To recover, okay, God's will. And nothing reflects God's will better than the will of the people. People who did not flee and didn't back down. America's finest sons and daughters. The Phoenix Initiative. Okay, there you go, how he introduces it, huh? Everything we achieved in these 7 years wouldn't be possible without initiative struggle to make things right and to carry on this unity to meet the challenge of our time. Let me announce my day one decrees. Unprecedented budget quotas for medical, biological, and social programs and research. There are too many to heal, and we will achieve this. Total nuclear power use embargo. God granted our lands with endless nature gifts. We will use them irrationally and safely for everyone's wellness. Maybe the Phoenix organization was not imagined as evil at first. New jobs and quotas for those who are willing to serve America alongside us and the Phoenix Initiative. Mines, factories, scientific universities. Let us build our future together. Constitutional prohibition of any participation in war. We will show the world that true greatness is achieved by faith, hard work, and technological revolution. No war. That's a fairy tale already for America not to be in a war, or not to start one. That's why it's coming from your developers. Finally, the creation of special governmental committees with the Phoenix Initiative selected representatives. They knew how to save our country. They know how to lead it to the future. My citizens, I thank you. Back to the roots. Mine more coal for a better tomorrow. That part sounds sketchy to me very much when the government is trying to advertise. Wait a second. No, nothing happens. I thought maybe it's meant to be played on a keyboard and I typed those numbers in, but nothing happened. You know what is interesting to me though? It feels like a library. Classic romance, classic fiction. History. Cannot take it out anymore. Okay. That would be nice if they found some usage for those numbers in here, especially that they're placed in some specific way. Oh my god. I assume it's pointless to communicate with them, Warren. Got a fatso. Hey prick, you think you're a big deal? Well, let me tell you something, broda. I'm gonna rip you from... I can't read that fast. I'm gonna rip you from limb to limb. Okay. Get them. Get him. How are you gonna fight the fatso? Hit him from the back only, huh? Classics. Oh shit. What was that? I didn't do that. Oh, okay. But see, the fatso already doesn't look natural. They don't look like human anymore. They look, and they all are wearing orange, by the way, so they were prisoners back at the time, huh? Well, 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 you were quite a thrill to chase. Now stand still, it won't hurt as much that way. I have no solution for this situation, Warren. Wow. Okay. Alright. Tempest, hell yeah, baby. Did you see that jazz? Tempest, the action movie coming to theaters near you. But no time to waste being awestruck. Climb up on a wreckage before backup arrives. Okay. Tempest. Sounds familiar, no? Didn't we hear that name at the very beginning of the game, no? Don't remember. Shit, it's already 10 PM? Fucking hell. That means that's a really cool game. Oh boy, that was a close one back there. Close, but no cigar. Man, you're tough as hell, getting so far, taking out the termite trash along the way. I'd better watch out or you'll steal my job. You know, I usually grab the newbies right from the pit, if I'm swift enough, that is. Or whatever. Name's Tempest. I am Reach. Why the fuck Reach speaks for Warren? I don't understand. Like Richard or like the bloody homicidal corp machine. Holy shit. Did it say that? Why would Owen Wilson star in here if the game is not voiced? Just joking, dude, relax. Who am I to judge names? You're okay, Reach. I'm taking you to a safe place. Catch your breath now, as we're about to make like a banana and split. What the fuck does that mean? Reach a state, termites, how to get back. Why are you not hostile? Oh, okay. He played a superhero. Looking like Iron Man, but okay. Why should I be? Is that what they say about us in the city? Every human I have encountered showed extreme aggression. I don't understand. Where's Warren? Where's the actual person? Why is the AI talking for him? Don't see termites as humans, dude. They're violent scumbags. They hide in old shafts and use mining equipment to hunt us for fun and for food. For food! So if you see them, you kill them or run. So they're cannibals as well. Reach a state. For a fresh out of the hatch disposal, you're quite capable. What body part did they take? What? This body's whole, just mildly injured. Then how did you get here? I escaped, then I fell from the wall and somehow survived. Yes, at the very beginning, Reach said that I will take over the body to heal us. And then Warren never spoke again. Holy shit, I didn't pay attention to that. So ever since he was taken, but because, you know why I didn't pay attention? Because Reach keeps talking to Warren as if Warren is still awake. That's why I was like, oh okay, Warren is like all consensual for that. Can't decide if you're lucky or not. This place you've landed in. The Phoenix Corp dumps its waste here. And we're the waste or disposals if you like. I need to get back behind a wall as soon as possible. It's always this way, you know, denial to start. Then sweet, sweet acceptance. What do you mean? Come on, have you seen the freaking wall? It's insuperable. So unless you can fly or melt shit with your eyes... Wait a second, that gun, can you use it? Yes, I found that on a dead trooper. I assume the biolock malfunctions, so... Another thing that I very much hate about games where you have to read instead of listen is that because your eyes are focused on a text, you miss the animations that are happening on the screen. So right now I was reading and I missed how the characters move and actually showed the gun. That's a bit, you know, not cool. I mean, all of those kind of things are obvious, but okay. What happened is that this guy is the creator of Reach. He was sitting with some helmet on that was connected to Reach. And glitch happened, everything blew up, Reach got stuck in his brain without the machine. Because this guy probably has an implant or something. And that's how it goes on. I found that on a dead trooper. I assumed the biolock malfunctioned, so I never a Phoenix gun at disposal can use. Man, I cannot wait to see the council's faces. This will make them change their tune for sure. Come on, Richie boy. Jump in the car, I'll get you back. I'll get us all back. I recognize this man, Warren. Rolf heard. We processed his profile before. We should follow. The troopers will come looking for him. They will take us back to the laboratory. I could have fucking explored a little on the right, man. was a donor. Welcome to our humble abode. Reach best vacation around if you like your hopes and dreams and gutter. That doesn't sound like the best vacation. Nah, just joking, dude. It's the safest place this side of the wall. And the best home you're going to find here. Okay, they're given sometimes enough time to read. Anyways, enough sentimental bullshit. I'm taking the car to the garage. Poor baby took a real beating back there. Where do I go now? Let's meet at the bar. Enter the main building, then up the stairs. I'll introduce you to some people. It's not spoilers if you've never seen the game and you're speculating. Non-standard task, complete the chapter 1. So you can try, yeah. But I already said what is happening to Reach and Warren. And the game already showed that. Welcome newcomer, you can find matriarch in the main building, she'll help. Matriarch. This shit is useless. What is this appliance? This refers to Reach as the corporate devilish AI. Something like that. Yeah. Because that AI was created for the Phoenix Corporation. Warren is the creator of it. They were sitting in that corporation, no? I mean, it was not clear. That was already all described in here. Almost like that. The game showed at the very beginning what happened, how they got connected. Piece of fucking junk. I thought I could watch the birdies from here. Birdies. The Phoenix bastard patrolling the wall. Even they need to eat, sleep, and take a shit. I'll show you the beginning of the game now. If I can calculate the shift changes, I can sneak through Phoenix City. Is closer than ever. There's just one tiny problem. The lens is scratched, can't see shit. I suggest replacing it. Great advice, I'll just ring up the nearest optical service center in Northern Europe. Oh wait, there isn't one, smartass, although there's a weird girl at the arcade inside the station hall. She always carries a pair of binoculars with her. I tried to buy them off her once, but all she did was mutter crap about friends and high scores. I can argue with that. That wouldn't happen. That would happen if Reach right now would be super unfriendly to everyone as well, but he's stopping in here to talk to a random person and help him take a quest. So I don't think it's an evil corporate robot. A more correct assumption would be that this evil corporate AI got into human's body and started to feel actual feelings, so it became good. Because AI is not capable of feeling. AI is not able to gain human-like self-awareness. It only gains independence, but it only thinks in code. That's why it's cruel by its nature. It's not cruel, it's just mathematic. But in the body of a human, it becomes... I'll show you the beginning of the game now. How about you go get the binoculars, bring them, and I'll take you to the city with me. How am I supposed to do that? Don't know, don't care. There's no price high enough for the chance to go back. When you're done, find me up there on the platform. I'll try to focus the pipe on the wall. What exactly do you want to see? Troopers, there are dozens, hundreds of them, packed in like sardines all around the solar panels. Fuckers start shooting anyone who gets too close to the wall. But I'm smart, I'll observe, count them, make notes, and when no one watching, I'll sneak right past their bastards. You can tag along if you bring me the arcade girl's lens. How did you get here? Sold my eye to the corporation. Holy shit, he donated his eye to the corporation. Don't look at me like that. You ever get up hitting rock bottom? Seemed like a good idea at the time. After all, I had 2 of them. Then I woke up behind a wall, just when you think it can't get any worse. I should go. Not stopping you, come back with the binoculars. How do you save the game? 'Cause I gotta finish already. 09 since the last save? Like seconds? Yeah, that's not a time, okay. $21.58. It saved even 1 minute into the future. That's the guy. This is Ward. Interesting. Replaced. Replaced. Now I understand how is he replaced. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. How old is this game that it supports all type of controllers? Oh, April 14, 2026. It's a super fresh game. What the fuck? And it was already on sale with the discount, so probably didn't receive a lot of attention. You're theorizing without seeing the beginning of the game while it was already shown. What's the point? I'm going to see this. And I found him. Anyways, I'm turning on my camera. You look at that and then tell me. She was like, you're gonna die, bitch, and you're gonna become cursed and cruel. Fuck you. And then they sat around the fire and they were like, what the fuck was that? It was a cruelty, killing situation, and no great dealist story. Didn't make any sense whatsoever. Hunting a dead guy. The whole Sparta kneeled when they started to bring Vasilis' body to Sparta. The whole Sparta, everyone. Even the door guy who was the valet who was bullying them both. Even he kneeled. This is an automatically generated warning. The operator's work time. I was saying that, yeah, this is gonna be better because I was blabbing too much, so I found footage with no commentary for you to watch. This is already how the game starts. This is not like a starting animation, so read everything. Did you get it? There was one very crucial sentence that Warren said to understand who's evil, who's not. For me, he is evil, but that's already only the first context from what he said. Because if you noticed, if you managed to read it that fast, he said, "Make a note for another raid outside the wall." He is sitting and searching for donor matching. The game doesn't explain for whom he's searching for the donor, why he's sitting in there. Is he the boss of this corporation or not? It's super hard to understand so far, but he created Reach. Reach was, and why was he connected with all those brain things to AI? I don't know, but maybe enhancing his own capabilities. And Reach was actually taking care of him. So Reach is programmed to take over and take care of him. That's why right now, when everything glitched and he got trapped in his body, Reach took over. You know? Because he's programmed to do what he's programmed to do. His brother or something. Oh wait, he wouldn't revive him as a Frankenstein, no? The game will explain everything, it's still like theorizing. He's only teasing yourself. See? And look at that immediate character development that they gave you. It's not Warren who woke up. It's Reach who woke up. Look at that. Warren. I don't think Warren even said anything so far, if I remember correctly, but there was another game that we played where the person was in the suit and the person died, and the suit was the one operating the whole time. I feel like in here it's the same situation. Warren died, but Reach went into his body. And see, at the reaction of that AI, it says this is impossible. So it already is experiencing feelings of human, otherwise the machine has a code. It wouldn't wonder, it would just analyze. But it's verbalizing its surprise. That's crazy. We must fix this immediately. And see, immediate response of that AI is what? Fix, help, repair the situation. The neuro helmet is out of reach due to the first fire. Due to the fire, survival probability is low in this location. Warren, we must leave. Warren doesn't say a word, I think. I didn't pay attention to that. Escaping this danger. Press space, okay. This person is beyond help. We should ensure your survival first. Warren, you are of special importance. See, the AI stays pragmatic, but also cares about things. Your body is hard to control, Warren. We should proceed carefully. Warren doesn't even reply. I didn't even pay attention to that. Warren is not even there. He's dead. Warren is gone, 100%. One of the elevators still operational, we'll use it to move to a safer location. Or another possibility for a good theory is that the game is called Replaced, right? Warren went into the AI, AI went into Warren's body. I wonder though one thing, why Reach not a single time wondered or recognized why Warren is not replying to him? Because probably it's impossible for two people, for two consciousness, two minds to be in one body at once. That's why it's replaced. Not misplaced or displaced. You're partially right. Warren is kind of evil. So, there you go. You've seen it. Crazy. That's crazy. I love this. Transplantology department, yeah. I think Warren lost his brother. He founded that company and doesn't want to let anyone die again because of the lack of donors. That's why everything is advertising that being a donor is a good thing. But still, he's acting way more evil than an AI. The AI being in his body started to feel and became kind of. No one seems to know him. Only one cop, only one police guy while they were inside the building recognized him. Although he first started to fight the guy, and then he was like, "Wait a second, I know who you are." And then he turned to the helicopter, signaling, "No, no, no, stop! Don't shoot it. This is." And when he said "this is," they shot the cop. So yeah, nobody knows. Kinda. Anyways, we're gonna continue this on Wednesday. Today is Monday. That is over already. So there you go. Thank you very much whoever watched. Dark Town Tarin, thank you for joining, guys. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good one. I'm gonna be itching like hell not to play it with a remote connect on my phone, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it for streams. Bye, another good game. We have a lot of games planned till the end of this year. GTA 6 coming at the end of this year, motherfucker. See ya.